hate to break it to you, bud, but you're getting older. You probably have 6 jobs, 7 wives, and you're about to have your 18th kid. You don't have time to be a degen gamer anymore. You don't have time to pore over the calculations and the min-max your character. You're probably watching this video right now because you don't have time to play. Face it, you're a casual.
No.
I know. I'm right there with you. But we can get through this together. Last Epoch is right around the corner. And with how long it takes me to make these videos, I'm guessing it's probably been out for a few weeks by now. So here is how to Last Epoch as a casual. Step 1, pick a class. Last Epoch is really well balanced, so don't stress out about your class. There are 5 base classes, and each has 3 mastery classes. Just pick the one that sounds and looks the coolest. You really can't go wrong. If you want an in-depth look at all of the classes, check out my buddy All Trades Jack's in-depth guide. Me personally,
I want to play the Warlock.
Step 2. Don't follow a build guide. Last Epoch is super intuitive with its items and its skills, and it's really fun and easy to experiment without bricking your character. I'm looking at you, Path of Exile. There's plenty of options available, but it never feels like you're trapped, unlike your real life. Just pick the skills you think are cool. You can pick 5 skills to specialize in. Each specialized skill has its own skill tree, which can look intimidating, but is really simple. And don't worry about getting stuck. Last Epoch knows that you struggle with commitment, so respecking your character can be done at any time. You can either remove 1 level from that skill, or you can kick that skill to the curb and go find a new wife. Skill. Find the items that improve the stats that you want. Do you really need more info than that? Not really. Last Epoch knows that you have 3 kids sitting on your lap while you play, so you aren't forced to spend 30 minutes checking all of the items you found to see if 25% more damage to slowed enemies is better than 28% more damage to close enemies. There's a crafting system where you can also easily alter your gear to add or improve modifiers on your items. Play around with it and make some cool items. My advice, every time you go to a vendor, you should buy every rune of shattering that they sell. You can use the rune of shattering to break down any item that you find, and you can use those broken down materials to upgrade any item that you have, as long as that item has forging potential. There are even set items, and you can craft uniques in this game. This game doesn't have uber unique items that you'll never see in your lifetime. Step 3, use the in-game guide. Last Epoch contains an in-game guide for almost everything you could need to know. Let's face it, you're a casual. You're probably gonna go to YouTube and watch someone explain the basics rather than read the in-game guide. Speaking of, maybe you could consider hitting that subscribe button below. You don't need to attend an hour-long slideshow presentation or alt-tab to a browser wiki to understand the basics of this game. Looking at you again, Path of Exile. And the last step for enjoying Last Epoch as a casual is just chill vibes only. When I played the game for the first time, it took me about 20 hours to complete the campaign. There's no need to rush it. The campaign is full of great content and moments that are worth enjoying, including an epic battle on the back of a giant eagle. The story is a bit convoluted because there's a time travel element, and admittedly, it all went over my head, but I'll probably just watch a video on YouTube of someone explaining the story. After all, I am a casual. And if that happens to be you, just let it go. Enjoy the satisfying combat and the class fantasy that Last Epoch provides. And once you beat the campaign, you'll find that the in-game content is really easy to understand and it's really rewarding. To try to explain it simply for your casual brain, you go into the mission screen, you look at the rewards available, pick the mission that has the rewards you want, kill the baddies, get the reward, rinse and repeat. What separates Last Epoch from other ARPGs is that you get some say in the reward that you're gonna get. Last Epoch is a great game and it's definitely fit for casuals. So pop in your headphones, tune out those babies, lean back in your chair, and settle in for a good time. Oh, and this game is $30 and it doesn't try to sell you a $70 horse skin.